And hello to all my friends. I'd like to welcome you in. My name is Scott Sagent. I'm here to do your free psychic tarot reading for October 2021. And before we get started on that, I need to take about 30 seconds to do a quick drawing here for the free readings I'm giving away on Facebook every single month. So make sure you follow that. The link is in the description. So we're giving away 10 free readings here. I'm going to draw some names. This is the You and Me sweepstakes giveaway for October. We have 4 My Month winners and then 1 grand prize winner. So the My Month is a short and sweet little audio personalized file. It's a very popular product of mine. And these people will be winning that. We have Tracy L. and Tammy S. We also have Courtney S. and Ashley G. Laura A. and Monica C. Rhonda B. and Kelsey J. And then the grand prize winner for the 30-minute readings for the You and a Friend will be Esther M. and Mandy V. So congratulations to all 10 winners. You will be receiving those in the month of October. Again, please remember to follow the Facebook page and like the page so that you can be a part of future giveaways. And all these products are available on the website, scottsagent.com. And now back to your October reading. All right, Virgo, today they have dialed up for you a 4-corner spread. It looks at the 4 main areas in tarot that people usually ask about, which is your love, your health, your finances, as well as your work. So we're going to touch on all 4 of those categories, and no extra at the end. Usually they do a little extra for Virgo. This is the month that they said, hey, you know what, we just want to focus on the main group. So that's what we're going to do there. Probably a lot of information to tackle, and that's usually why that happens. So what I'm going to do right now is bring you in so you can watch. Go ahead and hit that like button and build up the energy in here. Tell you what, Virgo, you guys are the reason that I had to stop doing the like contest, because my Virgos are just ridiculously on point with the likes. So good. I mean, it wasn't even a contest anymore, so I just had to stop doing it because Virgo would just win by so much the last couple months in a row. So what I just did right there are my ritual cuts. Cuts the deck into 3 different pieces, puts them back together in a separate order, and then they're ready to run. So we're doing the 4 corners. Virgo, here we go. Big theme down here. And we're on camera. That's always the most challenging part. And another big theme down here. So let's see how many inverts I have. Looks like just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 11. So we're going to invert, which is my discard, and they want it all upright. So we're going to upright everybody. That's the way it's taught to do if you're above, 2/3, something like that, inverted, which we are. So we're going to revert them all back up, normal, and that way get more clarity when we read. Now I just need a couple oracle cards to describe the big themes. And now, camera work. That's pretty good. All right, let's go to work, Virgo. Okay. I'm going to start with love, because love is my simple group today. Simple love Virgos. A lot of you need to nurture your mental capacity toward your love corner, and your love corner can expand out to family, friends, and also pretty much anybody close to your heart. So close friends, family members, and as well as your love relationship partner if you are in a relationship. So a lot of you need to nurture your thought process here, is what they're saying. They say you do a pretty good job of it, but this month is going to require more of that, so it's kind of a continuance of it. Really, it's about good karma, good credit, and in this case, good money too. So a lot of good money is coming in or moving around in your relationship, in your love corner. You may be lending it out to people that are close to you that need it, or lending a helping hand as well, because it might not be money, it might be energy that you're lending out. So that's what we show for love. All good things there. Not really a whole lot of advice to give you on that because it's so positive. Let's move over to health. Health, a much bigger theme. Spend more time here. A lot of you have made a major decision in regards to health. I have the Judgment card coming up first. That basically says that you've blown the horn on something. You've decided this needs to be done. You're going to tackle something with your health in the month of October. They have the Five of Swords next. This is the War and Chaos card. So that just shows me that this is going to be a long, drawn-out thing. This is not like an instant gratification. This is not something that's going to come quick. This is like something that you have to devote yourself to and keep pushing and doing. It's just like, it's more like a lifestyle change type of thing is what they're describing. They say a leg up, so a lot of you may be doing this with somebody else, or it may involve steps in some form, because I have a leg up. It's in this picture, it's a polar bear cub climbing onto the back of its parent polar bear. So you could be doing this with a younger child of yours, or you could be the child doing it with a parent. All that stuff comes up for your health corner. Good things to consider. And then finally, we have to be a little defensive. So as far as going after it, they want you to go after it slowly in steps. They don't want you to go like too crazy with it, perhaps. Just kind of take it easy. Take one step forward and then just kind of hold there, and then take another step forward and see where you're at. Basically, so you're not doing any like kind of crazy purges or giving up cold turkey, whatever it is that you're trying to fix in your health corner, whether it's habits or the way you eat, or the way you exercise, or whatever it is. It's basically saying to do it gradually so that you don't end up burning yourself out or overwhelming yourself. So good things to keep in mind. And if you haven't made a decision in your health corner and you know what I'm talking about, October is a good time to do it. We have the Judgment card here. It's here for a reason. Should not be ignored. I would definitely act on that. So you got to start sometime, and October is the perfect time to start that. So now let's move into work. For a lot of your work corner, the first thing they talk about is a little constraining right here in October, a little bit bound up. A lot of you, you're not completely like held down. You do have mobility. There is movement here, but at the same time, you are kind of constrained to your work corner. And your work corner can expand out to work, business, enterprise, area of study, collegiate courses, retirement if you're of that age, entrepreneurship, pretty much learning anything new. So that is what is kind of bound up and kind of stopping a little bit stagnant right now. But it may be stagnant because you're just so busy with it. So when I say stagnant, I guess kind of use that loosely, because it's going to depend on the Virgos across the Virgo spectrum. The next thing they show me is the Wheel of Fortune card. This basically means good luck. So this is moving in a positive direction, whether this is something, the bound down area or the aspect of it, whether that's something that you think is pleasant or not. Some people like to be bombarded with work. That's how they make money. Other people don't like to be bombarded with work because they get paid by the hour. Stuff like that is what comes up. So it's going to be different for everybody. But we have good luck with the Wheel of Fortune, so it's moving in a positive direction. Wheel of Fortune card reminds me of the roller coaster of life. So anytime you're too far up, you're bound to come down. And anytime you're too far down, you're bound to come back up. And that's what they show. They show that you're in an upswing with work. So your work corner is looking very positive. And then we end with financial growth here with the Seven of Pentacles. This is reaping payback for something that you've put work into already. So this is returned growth. It could be return karma too, but it feels more financial for my Virgos. So this is just a good omen in general. Pretty much we have good luck right next to financial growth. So all good things coming up in the work corner, with the exception of a little bit tied down in it right now. And, like I said, that might not be a bad thing. Before I get into the big one, which is your finance, I do have to tell you about the moon cycles. I always like to give you guys a little moon cycle forecast in all my readings. We have the new moon that comes in on October 6th. This is the perfect time to bring anything new into your life that you're trying to manifest into it. It doesn't have to be right on the 6th. It could be any time toward the beginning of this month. And we have the full moon coming in toward the end of the month. That comes in on October 20th. And I call that the garbage truck of the universe, because that's basically when you want to get anything out of your life that doesn't fit anymore. It could be habits, it could be old baggage, or even people or things. If you have to clean out parts of your house, all that kind of garbage truck out of your life vibe. Really good to do toward the end of the month. And again, it doesn't have to be on the 20th. Anytime toward the end is really good. I've put together a little moon cycle cheat sheet that you can use. It's a reference guide. It's absolutely free for signing up to the newsletter. It's on the website, scottsagent.com. You go to the very bottom, you send the newsletter off, or send your email and your first name off, and then you get back your moon cycle cheat sheet as well as the newsletters. I send one of those at the very beginning of the month, every month, for updates. So that's the moon cycle forecast. And then let's get into your finance corner here. Big themes. For a lot of you, they want me to first remind you that this is not so much about your choices. It may feel like it is, but it's really not. They're saying that this is more momentum based. This is more things that are just coming to you, almost kind of like you're taking the observation deck approach. It's almost like you're watching things unfold and really kind of spirits in control right now of your finances and how they're moving around. So they really want you to have faith and to trust in the process and in the system of how this is working. We have big purchase here. For a lot of you, this is a large purchase that you've just made, and that varies between, the Virgos, because for some people $200 is a large purchase. For other people, 20,000 is a large purchase. So it's going to be different for everybody, but this is usually large, and it's usually a pleasant thing. It's like a boat or a car or a TV or something fun. Usually it's usually not like, oh, the stove broke and I need to buy a new stove. Of course it could be such a thing, but it's less likely. So that's what comes up for the finance corner. So they really just want to pound home that this is just due to you. This is the momentum, this is destiny, a little bit of fate. And they want you to be aware of deceit in this corner. So for a lot of you, they just really want me to shore up your finances for you, or get you to check or double check certain things, because you could have money missing here, or people could be taking it from you. Anytime the theft and loss card comes up in the finance corner, I just like to kind of be proactive about it. So I say, it's not a month for risks with money. Be very smart and calculated with it. Don't be leaving your valuables in open sight, or, even if you lose something, keep track of your belongings, because if you lose something, it's just like somebody stole it, because the end result is you don't have it anymore. So that's what comes up also in the finance corner. So all good things with the exception of that. And that's not to scare anybody, of course. That's just to, warn you that the energy is out there, and we want to be proactive about it, and hopefully we can get it to the point where it doesn't happen at all. That's what this is all about. So all good stuff there. All right, so we've been over the moon cycles. Again, I have to remind you all that this is a general reading. If you're looking for a private reading with messages specific only to you, a personal reading, I do offer those on my website, scottsagent.com, and that is going to wrap up our entire Four Corners here. It has been a pleasure. Thank you for joining me. Remember to like and subscribe, and also tell a friend. I'll see you all in November.